損失，我哋點
請問
算咗？
清唔清楚？
係
呢度我通知咗你哋，呢度係政府地盤嘅範圍，請你哋離開呢度。
我重申一次，
係
我嘅租約係1年加一次，去到今年嘅年底我都仲係交緊租嘅。
In Hong Kong, some wealthy homeowners are facing scrutiny for adding unauthorized structures to their properties. This has raised concerns about safety and fairness. As the government plans new rules for 2025, the urgency to address these issues is growing. Will immediate action be taken to ensure public safety, or will the problems persist until 2025? An inquiry into Flamingo Garden in Hong Kong found that some rich people's homes, valued at up to 71.8 million Hong Kong dollars, had extra parts added without permission on government land. The South China Morning Post found out about these problems, making people notice that these rich homeowners didn't follow the rules for building. The investigation revealed that these extra parts were not allowed according to the building rules. This situation brings attention to the fact that some rich people did not follow the correct procedures when adding more things to their homes. The South China Morning Post shared this information with the public, making everyone aware of the issue of not obeying the building rules. It's important for everyone to follow the rules, even if they have a lot of money. This news shows that even wealthy people need to respect the regulations in place to make sure everyone is treated fairly and equally. Following these rules helps to keep neighborhoods safe and fair for everyone. The Red Hill Peninsula estate had some really big problems. You know, the place where people live. Well, some folks there decided to add things to their houses without asking first. That's a big no-no. It made everyone worried about safety because, you see, rules are there for a reason. But wait, there's more. Suddenly, there were floods, and people had to leave their homes in a hurry. Imagine that, just having to pack up and go. It made everyone upset and worried, like a big puzzle of problems. Here's the tricky part. Even in fancy neighborhoods where rich folks live, some were not following the rules about building houses. People started to wonder if the city could really make sure everyone followed the rules in these fancy areas. So, the Red Hill Peninsula estate became a big topic of discussion because of these problems. Floods making people leave and rich neighborhoods not playing by the rules. It's like a drama unfolding in a fancy part of town. The problems were serious. Some homeowners changed their houses without asking, which is against the rules. This made everyone scared about safety. Sometimes there were floods that happened quickly and people had to leave their homes in a hurry. This made everyone think about how the city makes sure that people follow the rules in the rich parts of town. The situation made people question if the city can really make sure everyone does what they're supposed to in fancy neighborhoods. The South China Morning Post used drones to check out fancy neighborhoods in Hong Kong. They found that in 3 rich areas, about 34% of the houses were on government land without permission. Even more surprising, around 90% of these houses had extra buildings that were not listed in the official records. The investigation also uncovered that rich people who own these houses have good reasons to add things to their properties without asking. It turns out that they can make more money this way and don't face many risks. This happens a lot in the posh neighborhoods, where homeowners can make their houses more valuable without spending too much money. In simple words, SCMP looked at financial neighborhoods with drones and discovered that many houses were on government land without permission. Also, most of these houses had extra buildings that were not officially recorded. Rich homeowners like to do this because it helps them make more money, and they don't get into much trouble for it. This is especially common in fancy neighborhoods, where they can increase their house's value without spending a lot of money. Safety worries and structural problems have been brought up by experts because of unauthorized constructions. These structures don't have the necessary approvals, making them risky and unsafe for the public. There's a big concern that these buildings might collapse or cause other dangers. Another issue is fairness. Some houses with these unauthorized structures are being put up for sale, and this could make their prices go up. This raises questions about what's fair and what's right. It's not okay for houses that don't follow the rules to become more expensive, as this could create problems in the property market. The investigation is looking into whether it's ethically okay for these houses to be sold at higher prices when they don't meet building regulations. It's important to think about everyone's safety and make sure that the rules are followed. Hong Kong is facing a big problem with people living in homes that might not really be there. Around 173 houses in fancy neighborhoods have been found where the owners might not actually own the land. This issue is widespread and firmly rooted in the fancy property market. NGOs and researchers are working to address this problem. It's not just a small thing, it's a significant issue affecting many homes in the city. The government and concerned groups are looking for solutions to ensure that people can live in homes without worrying about the ownership of the land beneath them. Imagine if you bought a nice house, but then someone tells you that the land it's on doesn't really belong to you. That's what's happening to many people in Hong Kong. It's like a big puzzle where the pieces are not fitting together right. The experts say this issue is not easy to solve because it's been going on for a long time. It's like a big problem that's become a part of how things work, especially in the expensive parts of the city. So it's not just one or two houses, it's a lot of them. People are trying to figure out how to fix it and make sure everyone's home is really their own. People who build things at home without permission can get into trouble. They might have to pay fines or even go to jail. But sometimes rich people can hire fancy lawyers to make things take a long time. This is a problem because it shows that the system isn't very good at quickly fixing these issues. When someone builds something on their property without getting permission, like a new structure or building, it's against the rules. The government can punish them by making them pay money or sending them to jail. However, right now, this punishment doesn't always happen fast because some people can afford to hire expensive lawyers. These lawyers use legal tricks to make the process take a long time. This delay is a big problem because it means that the system is not working as well as it should. It allows rich people to avoid the consequences of breaking the rules, while others might face punishments more quickly. In Hong Kong, the government is thinking about making the rules for building things stricter. They want to change the laws to make it harder for people who don't follow the rules when building. Right now, they are working on ideas to make the punishment for breaking these rules even more serious. The maximum penalty, which is the most someone can be punished, might become higher. It also might be easier for the authorities to take legal action against those who break the building rules. But here's the thing, these changes might not happen until 2025. Some people think we shouldn't wait that long. They want the government to do something about it right away. They're asking for immediate action, meaning they want the government to make changes sooner rather than later. This is because they believe waiting until 2025 is too long. In 2025, there might be new rules about buildings in Hong Kong. People want the government to show that they're serious about stopping illegal structures, especially in fancy places. Even though the rules are not ready yet, the government needs to start doing things now to stop illegal buildings and keep people safe. Some buildings break the rules, and the government needs to fix this problem. People are waiting for the new rules, but it's taking time. So the government should start doing things now to stop illegal buildings, especially in fancy areas. It's important to make sure buildings follow the rules. This helps keep everyone safe. The government should not wait for the new rules. They should start fixing the problem now. People want to see action to make sure everyone is safe in their homes. In conclusion, the issue of wealthy individuals adding unauthorized structures to their homes in Hong Kong raises serious concerns about safety and fairness. Ensuring everyone follows the rules, regardless of wealth, is crucial for maintaining safety and fairness in neighborhoods. The government's commitment to prompt solutions will be essential in creating a secure and equitable living environment for all. For more such videos, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.